What were your thoughts when you saw your first trading cards?
I guess a mix of emotions. Obviously, I was excited. Some of my friends have seen the cards now, so they're definitely excited for me as well. And I got two younger sisters, so they're happy about it as well.
Did you collect much when you were younger?
I collected some hockey cards, but I actually collected I think I was in Yu-Gi-Oh for a while.
Really?
That trading card game? That's the right game, right? I was into that for a little bit. Not too long, but yeah, those are the mainly only cards I actually ever collected.
That's cool. Now, so what goes through your mind when you know that collectors are out spending hundreds of dollars on some of your top Panini cards?
$100? That's how much it costs?
That's how much it'll cost some people.
Yeah, obviously it's pretty amazing. I mean, that's a little surreal, and obviously I'm very grateful for it.
Was appearing on your own hockey card, was that something that ever entered your mind when you were a kid?
Probably not. I mean, especially when you're a kid, you know, NHL is such a dream, you know, and especially something like, you know, being on an NHL card is just a dream, and I guess when the day you realize it's a goal, it's a little bit different.
If you had to ballpark the number of times you've been asked for an autograph since you started your career, what's the ballpark?
I mean, obviously for some guys, you know, I can't imagine guys like Ovechkin and Crosby, how many autographs they signed. I don't think you can really ballpark that. I mean, it starts in junior, really, is when it started for me.
Right.
Kind of halfway through the year when Paul and I started getting more media attention, I guess, before the draft. That's when it started big time, and then after that, can't ballpark that. Thousands.
Have you ever asked for an autograph?
Of course.
Who from?
Chris Draper, asked him, because I used to work out with him for a little while, and I can't remember who it was. It might have been Sunine or someone. I used to go to the Leafs game a lot because they were my local team. And I remember asking some of the Leafs waiting after, I see the people doing all the time for us. I was one of those guys, so I mean that was probably 4 years ago maybe.
Yeah. What did Draper say? Did he sign for you?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we worked out together, so I wasn't just just a fan, I guess.
Yeah.
But definitely still a fan.
How would you describe your sonic style?
TY, so T, there's a Y, and then I go mountain, mountain, and then a line with a dot for the I, and then a 19.
Very nice. I've never.
It goes it was a lot more. I don't know what the word for it. It was more in depth before, maybe a bit nicer, but I mean when you do it for a while, you know, it changes. And
right.
It gets a little faster, and I'm not gonna lie, a little bit more scribbly.
I like that. I like that. That's your word, yeah.
Scribbly. So it changes with it.
Is there a different approach to doing a signing for Panini America like this versus signing at the rink?
I thought you were gonna do Panini versus Upper Deck.
No.
I didn't say that on camera.
Yeah. I guess it's a little different just because. Not really. I mean, I guess at the rink, you know, it's the fans are right in front of you and you're doing it for them, and here it's to go out to the fans. So
yeah.
I guess in the end, it's still for the same cause.
Sure. Well, man, I appreciate your time.
Oh, man, you're going to your first
Good
All-Star
media
game,
skills.
man. What do you? What's this mean? I mean, how amazing is your first year, and you get to be around all these players and experience this whole thing? What do you think going into the weekend?
Yeah, you know.
Nervous or excited?
Maybe I'll get nervous before the skills come, but I don't know what I'm doing yet. But in the end, you know, I just want to have fun. You know, I'm still a hockey fan, and you know, I'm still 18. It's my first year here, so you know, last year I was sitting with probably a couple of my buddies that watched the Stanley Cup game. You know, I was just a fan. And now here I'm going to be able to meet some of those guys that I haven't met already. So obviously that's going to be a pretty cool experience. I mean, obviously I don't want to get on my hands and knees and ask for an autograph because I'll play it next week. But you know.
You got a shootout move planned? You should do the shootout competition.
I don't know if I want to do that.
It's your bit. Go on.
That's what I do. That's what you think I'll do.
Yeah.
I like doing shootouts, but I don't have fancy moves. You know, I don't do those.
So you'll just go out there and just
Well, I don't know.
Whatever you do.
Yeah, I don't know what competition I'm doing, but I know at the end there is a showdown.
Yeah, I think everyone's doing it.
Yeah, but I mean that's for winning, right? You got to go down there and just shoot 5 holes, try to beat them, right?
All right, there you go.
It's just because you know, for interviews or whatever. Then we're having you play our adrenaline game, which is like a hockey game. We'll teach you how to play it, but basically it's like
Pokemon.
Like yeah, Pokemon.